Yeah. What the matter?
Why everybody so quiet? Niggas tired.
I'm still looking up the news articles.
Well, by niggas I meant me, because I am niggas.
Shout out to Maryland, Utah, Arizona, man.
What?
Did you say shout out to Utah and Arizona?
In Maryland, man. That's what we doing, man.
Hey man, where your mask at?
Where your mask at, man?
Where your basket, man? Hey, man, 7 pounds of pressure.
Hey, do you know how many people have said 7 pounds of something to us within classes and shit the last 2 weeks?
Oh my God.
What you doing?
I just went home.
Come here.
Hi.
Hi.
Speedy said first. Oh man. Well then, let's get the show started, I suppose. We are late as always.
Yeah.
D-Mark got that heat.
What you saying now? I'm the man now. I be flying in the bird when I land down. Bands on bands now, I got hella fans now. Chopper hit 'em, we call that a man down. I keep them racks on me, but I don't rap for free. They say that I'm Hollywood, it don't bother me. Bitch, please don't follow me, I don't do no following. Only taking phone calls when that money calling me. Choppers as tall as me, ballin' I gotta be. Niggas acting like bitches always got the tick. White on me, yo Gotti expired me. I was just a youngin' tryna get it, yeah we gotta eat. First it be fiery, make these niggas get tired of me. You a worker, I'm a boss, nigga, you can't fire me. Keep green like celery, dodging all of these felonies. Killing them with my melodies, going hard like on every beat. Shot it, thought it forever be. Fans, they keep on telling me that I'm the hardest in the street. Wait till I hit the industry. At first they wasn't feeling me, now these bitches, they feeling me. I'm on top where the ceiling be. They done made my night hearing me, but what you saying now? I'm the man now. I be flying in the bird when I land down. Bands on bands now, I got hella fans now. Chopper hit 'em, we call that a man down. I keep them racks on me, but I don't rap for free. They say that I'm Hollywood, it don't bother me. Bitch, please don't follow me, I don't do no following. Only taking phone calls when that money calling me.
Hey, Speedy, you ain't shit. I'm gonna start off by saying like that.
It's 9:30 CP time.
Well, he said Tuesday-ish. 9:30-ish. Look, man, you know how it be sometimes.
We low-key late for real.
a whole day late.
Right.
But we back. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Gun Line. If you don't know what The Gun Line is, this is where we talk about all things two-way, all things in the black community. If you don't like what we got to say, cut this shit off. But we back.
And we back.
And Ken in another world.
And we back. And I'm on that bourbon.
Oh.
Bourbon.
I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but you went to that distillery in Newport News.
Just know we're gonna have a good weekend.
Man, look that.
No, I didn't go to the distillery though. I picked it up from the Virginia ABC.
Oh, okay. Is it like the same kind, the ironclad or whatnot?
It's the
or they got a different one?
I got the maple barrel.
Oh,
that sounds good. And they don't even like.
About to say any of my other bourbon drinkers in the chat. But yeah, man, we back another week on the Gunline Podcast. You know who I am. I'm Sean, but they call me Banks. And next to me is Mrs. Banks.
Hello.
All right. Simple as that.
Simple.
All right. No more instructor AKs?
They already know.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
Well, moving on. We got Team SIG of the SIG World Olympics shooting team. Mr. Hakeem Gardner.
I ain't gonna say nothing about the Glock shirt, but
I'm fucking.
I was gonna say, I was like, wait a minute, that shirt look real
I
familiar.
ain't gonna say nothing about the Glock shirt, man.
Lord,
But
Tuck
man,
will come
shout
in.
out, man. What's going on, everybody? Forget you, Tuck, but what's going on, everybody? What is going on, man? Hope y'all ready to tune in. We
I'm
got a
just
lot to
waiting
talk
for the
about tonight.
that.
Quite a few
Oh,
things
man.
to talk about, man.
Last but not least, man, we got
Mm.
Mr. I'm Better Than You at 2K. Mr. 6'9", 6'4", point guard extraordinaire. Mr. Superior, top warden, three superior, all the AKs.
Mister, I will teabag you if you under the rim. Mister, I got all the badges on everybody. Mister, I'm
came
taking off from the 3-point line.
We can't hear you.
I
You
cannot
on mute.
hear him at all.
Ken, you on mute, bro.
Yo,
Good
big
evening.
bro. Oh,
There you go.
there it is.
Damn. I think I got wet.
Straight like that.
Nah, I'm sober tonight, bro. I'm drinking water.
What I drink?
I was gonna ask you what was in your cup.
Trying to cleanse his palate.
Just water.
You doing better than me, so. I'm just saying. And I just made cupcakes to put them in the oven before we got on here. Literally in 2.5
Hey,
seconds.
this shit is turning up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, you trying to get a little goatee thing going.
King said you bringing light skinned brothers back.
Come on, man. Face slimming down and shit. I've been hitting
He
the
said we ain't never left. But anyway, all right, man. So, a few things to talk about tonight. First off, I guess we'll start this by thanking everybody from Maryland
Thank you,
and
Speedy.
Delaware.
Thank you, Speedy.
No. Oh, hi, Speedy. You gonna let Speedy call you out like that?
Hey,
Get this shit on my face.
listen though. Thank y'all thank everybody in Maryland and Delaware. We were outside of our comfort zone this weekend and ended up doing a out-of-state gun show in Maryland of all places, and Ocean City, Maryland. And we found ourselves out there, and
It wasn't a gun show, it was an adventure fest.
oh yeah, right. It was an adventure because Maryland won't let you call it a gun show,
An adventure fest. I'm asleep.
And so that would explain why it was so terrible, because nobody ever wants to go to an adventure fest. Nobody even knows what that means.
Right.
They was turning people away. Is this what a gun show at? You got to go.
Yeah,
Right.
right. Like, who wants to go to an adventure fest? But either way, it was definitely an experience, doing it.
Yeah, bro.
I gotta say, man, y'all, a lot of y'all folks in Maryland, y'all are indecisive people. I mean, it was absolutely ridiculous. I've never talked to one person multiple times, like so many times.
I don't
Like,
want to talk about it.
I think every person came and talked to us at least 7 times.
I don't want to talk about it.
But anyway,
Nope.
so this weekend,
Yes.
we figuring out what we're gonna do, But the biggest thing is now you can come get your Maryland, Utah, and Arizona concealed carry permits with Virginia Tactical.
Non-resident.
Non-resident permit.
That's lit.
Obviously, Maryland has so many states that reciprocate their concealed carry permit.
Yeah, I see the shoe. Stop.
Now I will say, their requirements are a little bit, stricter in terms of what you got to do. But obviously, it's not that much. And the first step is Virginia Tactical.
And just be prepared to shoot.
Oh, yeah. And you got to shoot. So we no longer just doing non-shooting classes, to where you just listen to the PowerPoint, right? Maryland requires you to qualify, shooting at least 70%.
You got to get active. You got to get active.
So,
and 70% is pretty big. It ain't 50%. You got the shakies. You
know what that means.
Your diabetes
know what that means. My sciatica been acting up for a few months.
Well, this ain't the class for you.
No, it's not.
So you got to shoot 35 out of 50. All right. Obviously, we got to take a picture of that and send that in with you. Send that in to your.
So you really want to say I shot 50 out of 50? I feel like that's what you was about to say.
I was not about to say that.
Obviously, I shot 50 out of 50. You don't have to do that. You just need 35.
Just at least 35.
Just at least 35,
The goal is 35. There's no need to be perfect.
Bro, when I tell you that boy Cadence was on 1,000. And then look, Keem doing. I said, "Hey, you better stop fucking with him over there." I said, "He on a different level right now. You sit your ass down."
Niggas was locked in, bro.
Bro, this nigga Sean went from 5 yards. I swear to Allah, he went from 5 yards to 15 in about 45 seconds. That's how fast he was moving, bro.
No, he was though.
Oh, she got her hands.
Okay. So, to everybody out there that's interested in getting their Maryland, Utah, and Arizona,
which I recommend.
Tuck, your ass should be the first one coming to get it. You always on the road,
right?
Oh yeah, you about to be in that truck driver license. Well, DOT a little different, but
they can have that firearm. They just got to be separated.
So stupid.
Yeah,
of course.
Right, exactly.
You gotta be separated. Damn.
It does. Literally, your magazine and your gun has to be on opposite sides of the truck.
Or I just say, don't get pulled.
Right. They can pull you for anything.
Well,
you got your headset?
Shout out to all the truck drivers out there feeding the babies and whatnot.
Hey,
but yeah, man. It's if you're ever interested in that, man, please let us know. We got a class coming up October 9th. But look, let's get right into it, though, man. What stories do we got today, man?
Well, I got a major one right quick before we get into those stories. Just to let y'all know, midterms is coming, and they are looking to raise taxes on firearms from 10% on the federal side to 10.5%, and ammunition from 11% to 11.5%.
Jesus
Christ!
Hey, bro, what? I didn't even hear that.
I just saw it. Just looked it up. So,
thank God we deal.
do your civic duty, go out and vote, but they are planning. That is in the pipeline.
Yeah. You gotta put the mic up to your mouth so they can hear you. Say something. Say hi.
Hi.
There you go.
Hi.
That's insane, man. Like, I don't know, man. We got to get out there and vote, folks.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. So, on a number of occasions, like it was like 5 times somebody came up to us after we told them we were from Virginia, and it was like, man, like you got a badass lieutenant governor, talking about the black lady with that's a pro Second Amendment and whatnot. They would like love her.
Went to see her.
There
was at
least 10 people come up to us. There was at least 10 people.
Like it was crazy.
They love her.
I was like, all right. I had no idea other states were paying that close attention.
About to reach out to her.
Yeah,
Work on that. But anyway,
I voted for you, Winston Sears, so
I did.
you know, sponsor the company.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know. That's crazy though. That's a lot of taxes, man.
It's a lot of taxes.
Alongside, so they're gonna tax you on top of the credit card providers that you
Correct.
get, and then still put you in the database.
But the average amount I did see, it says that guns bring is 38 million, which I think that's a lie. I feel like it's more than
It's
that.
definitely more than that.
Yeah.
What? Guns bringing 38 million?
That's why I said, I was like, I think it said an average number. So I don't know.
That's a damn
In the state of Virginia?
No.
Right. I'm about to say
in the nation
alone.
That's
like 38 million in the nationwide.
Hey,
that is
You need
not,
38 million in the city of Richmond, probably.
right. You smoking crack. They trying
That's
to
what I'm saying.
Oh, pause. I read that wrong. It says it will raise as much as 38 million per year and direct that money.
Amount of tax.
Per year. Damn.
The amount of taxes
Right.
that is going to generate. Hey, that's crazy.
Yes, ma'am.
So you mean to tell me they want an extra $38 million from us gun buyers nationwide?
Right.
That's nuts.
Yes, ma'am.
Hold up.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Oh, now you want
You want to say anything?
The guy stage fright. Once you say yes, ma'am.
So the earliest thing that happened, some of you probably saw it last week.
Go ahead. Oh, something like Kennedy.
Ludacris's manager, Shaka Zulu, got charged with murder after it was like 4 or 5 people went to his office and jumped him, and he pulled out his firearm, and took one of them out. And so the next thing he was in Georgia.
Yeah.
Isn't that a stand your ground state?
Right. That is the point that we getting at. So it's very unfortunate that he was arrested for that. Obviously now he's like out on bond and whatnot. And overall, I feel like he's gonna get off of these charges, or he should get off of these charges, without a blink of an eye. I mean, he was obviously defending himself. There's no video of it, at least not that I'm aware of.
Where was that?
But yeah. So you mean to tell me they come in there and bank you, tear your ass up, and you defend yourself, and now you're arrested. But that goes to show, like we tell everybody in our classes, like you could do everything right and still go to jail for a little while.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so obviously, like I said, they're those charges will eventually be dropped. But for the time being, but yeah, man, what y'all think about this so far, man? I dropped the link in there. But yeah, my thing is they put him in there and held him on $200,000 bond.
Well, that's in his back pocket, so
it is though, but still, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn.
It's like, are we picking and choosing when we're gonna use the law and when not to use the law? Like, they do have a stand your ground law, but I guess in this time, I don't know. It's just weird. It's very weird.
The crazy part about it, right? Like Ken said, first off, like Georgia's like one of the biggest stand your ground states out besides Florida. You know what I'm saying? So even at that, I'm like, how does stand your ground not apply in this situation? And on top of that, stand your ground law was supposed to be a law specifically for self-defense situations. But I guess it don't apply now. You know.
Well, why is that though? Because of his stature, he's not supposed to have it. He's supposed to have scary dog.
Right. Well, they saw that money too. You know.
I knew why he got robbed. I'm saying, are they supposed to not? Why they feel like that? Like, I feel like a celebrity can own a gun as well, regardless of how much money you have.
So he has a concealed carry permit as it is, right?
Yeah, he's licensed to carry.
Right, he licensed to carry. You know what I'm saying? So he's went through all the proper channels. So kudos to him too. I mean, you honestly don't see that a lot, honestly. When it comes to like a lot of these artists and things like that, you don't see a lot of them getting their concealed weapon permits and their licenses in whatever state or whatever the case may be. So kudos to him for that. So I mean, I feel like he got everything on his side. He should be all right in this situation. But you can still go to jail. So for all the folks out there, like. He has the money to get bail on $200,000, right? Which 10%, that's $20,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
He posted that same day, But for a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? If that was to happen, we ain't got that type of money, to post bail like that, So those are things to think about, lawyers and shit like that.
And it says a close review of all of the evidence, including the surveillance footage and eyewitnesses' interviews, reveals that Mr. Zulu was attacked and jumped from behind by a gang. So obviously he didn't even see it coming.
He was shot in the back too.
Huh?
He was shot in the back too.
Who?
It said Mr. Zulu was shot in the back during the shooting and nearly lost his life. And it's still
dang, I didn't even know that. I didn't even hear that.
So that's what
Yeah, it said Mr. Zulu was shot in the back during the shooting and nearly lost his life and is still recovering from the fate. Oh yeah, man, he gonna get off of that. I don't know. I mean, me personally, at the end of the day, I mean, from something like that, I don't know what the hell he's being charged in the first place. I mean, what is he being charged for? The man got shot, he got kicked. They say he got punched and kicked while on the ground in a defenseless posture.
Right.
They say he was shot in the back. And then you telling me you can charge me with murder for pulling out my licensed firearm as I'm getting robbed and shot,
bro?
And you can try to charge me with murder?
Murder, bro. Like not like manslaughter, anything, whatever the case may be. But they charged the man with murder. Like, yeah.
So that so obviously, if he's the one that got shot in the back, obviously he saw a firearm. Obviously, he pulled his to fight to shoot.
Bro, that's crazy.
So
what are we even talking about right now? I got shot in the back. What are y'all talking about?
And then the sad part about it is, he gonna have a case because they was like, he was fully, cooperative with law enforcement officials and in their investigation, and he voluntarily turned himself in. Right. And he heard he had warrants. He voluntarily turned himself in, so he was like, I mean, I got shot. You know what I'm saying? What do you want me to do? So,
that's just, something for all the folks out there to really think about. We talk about it all the time, amongst ourselves as well as in class. You got to prepare for, for things like that, whether you get yourself something like U.S. Law Shield or USCCA, both use promo code VTSA. But if you choose something like that, obviously that helps, back you, you end up getting a lawyer and something like that, because I don't know, man, that's a lot of money to fight that case. And I'm sure while he'll still get off, he's still gonna spend some bread,
Right.
Like he already $20,000 in the hole right now. And that was just with bond itself. And so,
well, I can guarantee you a counter lawsuit will be coming up.
Oh yeah, well,
easy. He gonna get that money right back.
Well, that's true. I mean,
he's going to countersue at least the city to try to figure out why was I arrested.
Well, definitely that, and hopefully he wasn't treated poorly because that'll add to it. You know what I'm saying? So,
almost every celebrity, especially they gonna, sue for defamation of that name.
Yeah. But
I'm sorry. That's clear cut to me. If I'm getting my ass jumped too, and I got shot in the back, you damn right I'm pulling my firearm out. Like, I mean, what you expect?
What up, I got it. Oh,
yeah, you want me to get in the fetal position? And pretty stop? Like, nah, what we doing here?
But yeah, Keem, what's next, bro?
I don't know. It's an email or video.
You doing that video or you
won't? The story. I'll have to monitor, or maybe Ken can pull it up on his.
Which video is she talking about?
I just sent it in the email, so it's not in the.
Oh.
It's a surprise video. It's a laugher. It's one to laugh at.
It's a laugher.
I'm gonna definitely laugh at it. I'm gonna look at the video and I'm like,
I don't even know what you said.
I don't know when you said that.
I just sent it to the private chat.
Hold on, you know this is gonna be a good video. Something from World Star.
Oh, they know what it is.
Yep, it's on World Star.
I swear, bro, World Star should be first at the scene before CNN.
Hey, Ken, pull it up on your end, man, because
there she is.
I don't have my second monitor plugged up today.
Dang.
He whacked for that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
What up, dude?
There she is. In my Quincy voice.
Can't hear y'all yet.
Where is Q at?
In his bed.
Oh,
he need to be.
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
He's been wide open all evening.
Spitting.
Someone might be like, ha 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 ha.
His new thing is
right.
Ah,
you don't even be crying.
It's just fake.
Do that.
Yo.
So annoying.
He's the baby.
Hi guys.
How he's kind of
Hold
on. King, what's minority female owners? What does that mean?
So this was very interesting, and it's talking about pretty much the rise of female owners. And minority, and a lot of Democrats.
Maybe I already got it.
They said getting more involved. Over 90% of women and minorities starting to get educated on firearms. And it's pretty much like a 3-minute article talking about that.
Yeah, bro. You gonna say pretty much talks about that. But yeah, I mean, we talk about that all the time. Like, we already know that the ladies, man, they doing the damn thing right now. But not only just with buying guns right now, like with taking the classes and learning how to use it and wanting to take more classes, and
by far. I was gonna say the main, one of the main reasons was because of what the world is doing right now. And like they're taking initiative and not being victims anymore because they understand that doing nothing makes you a victim, unfortunately. So, I mean, like you said, we see it all the time. Like, females aren't just buying a gun and putting it up. They're actually taking classes. They're buying accessories. They're getting more involved. They're going to extra classes. They're doing defensive tactics classes. They're doing it all. They're making women's groups. It's amazing to see right now.
Yeah, man. That shit is dope. And people think that we be lying when we say that. That women, can have the tendency to become better shooters than men. Overall, right? They ain't shooting 50 for 50, but they
I'm dead.
Oh.
Listen, hey, I only said it because Ken made me say it.
Don't blame it on my husband.
You won't even hear.
What they got to do with it?
because he put words in my mouth when we first got on. So to that point, right? So we had a class. Damn, what day was that? The last range class.
Last week.
Saturday.
Yeah, it was last week.
It was Saturday. Yep.
And it was the craziest thing, right? So obviously,
sure.
you know, we were working with, you know, these young ladies, and you know, they were doing their thing, right? And I just want to say, you know, that first of all, you know, we're just all great instructors, and then second of all, when I put that cig in her hand, man,
dude, that was coming.
I mean, she went crazy.
But it was true though.
Huh?
What was she using first?
She was using the Glock.
Okay. And then she used the what?
I mean, the proof was in the pudding.
I mean, it was nuts, bro. I was like, literally, like, I'm so mind blown right now. And I mean, she wasn't doing bad with the Glock. You know what I'm saying?
He's not capping either. I mean, he's really not giving her any extra.
I'm not swelling.
For the middle out of the target.
Oh my God.
Me and Ken are looking at each other like, did Sean shoot? Like, did you shoot a couple rounds down range? No.
I was like, bro, I didn't even shoot, bro. Like, you know, I just want to say the power of the cig, you know, it's just like
you have the power to see.
It just turns people I mean, when I say instantly, it just turns you instantly into a better shooter.
It just turns you into John Wick. You just say.
I mean, it was just insane. You know.
I mean, she became a believer real quick.
I mean, it was nuts. Right?
To the fact that she ordered one.
Right.
You know. But yeah, overall, man, I was like very impressed, you know, with this scene. I mean, and her too, you know. But yeah, I say that to say though, you know, the young ladies out here, you know, the middle-aged women, you know, hell, man, the seniors, you know, they coming through, and they like we were talking to an older couple today, and I mean, they all about it, you know, him, his wife, you know, everybody, you know, all about purchasing firearms and shooting and things like that, you know, and that's what it's all about, man, you know. But 90% though, that's a pretty big jump though. I mean, we as men ain't doing shit.
We're not feeling protected by y'all.
Just talk about it.
I mean, and they ain't afraid of it too. They be carrying, they be carrying in them belly bands.
Well, think you're running up on the wrong female if you want to.
Hey, you see the videos, bro. They can draw faster than some dudes right out of the holster, out of that belly band. It'd be crazy.
Yeah, I just it made me want to get a belly band.
I don't know about
I want the little inner thigh.
Ooh, they can put over with your hoochie daddy shorts.
Is that a gun?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm open carrying.
Is that a gun, or you happy to see me?
Would that be considered concealing though? If you have in an inner thigh waistband?
Yeah, technically. By the letter of the law.
Yeah. Okay.
We just want to say, give a public service announcement. We are not lawyers. So, you know, if you call Virginia Tactical Shoot Academy and ask for legal advice, I can't give it to you. Nothing. You know, and I only say that because we get right many calls. You know, said damn near asked you got represent me in court, and hell no, boy, you
basically. Yo, you ever see Mo Money with the Wayans brothers.
Yeah.
Your Honor. He'll definitely be going to jail for me, bro. I'm like, according to statute 3.8. Look, hey, honestly, I ain't even gonna say it count with you, bro. They gonna be like, well, you know, it was a murder investigation. I'm gonna just be like, well, according to Roe versus Wade, because that's the only case I know. That's about all I got, Your Honor.
Don't rely on us to give you legal advice. What we can tell you to do is take a class and don't even conceal carry until you get your permit in the mail.
That's it.
That's all you got to do, bro. You know, don't push it and tell people you got your certificate or you got your permit when you just got your certificate from class, right? There's still other steps to that. Yeah.
Lord knows it. Please don't pull out that folded up certificate out of your wallet. So yeah, I got my permit.
And just because you said that, somebody didn't did it.
No.
Go get your concealed weapon permit. Yeah, no. Yeah, sure. Damn. But anyway, what's next, King?
What's next?
Well, I can't, like I said, I can't play it. Ken got to play it on his monitor.
Oh, I got to pull it up already.
You can go to which one you going to?
The one Bailey sent from World Star.
World Star. Mm-hmm. Did you share your audio too on that, bro?
Right there.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Bailey making cupcakes.
I'm coming.
Oh, let me start it over. My fault.
I don't think you shared your audio though. We can't hear it. Bro, what the hell? Well, hold on.
Where would he tell me to share my audio? Oh, audio. That makes sense.
So when you share your screen, you'll see a tab. If you share your window, you'll see a tab that says share audio. Or a button that says share audio. And you check it.
Who your stuff had away right here?
I'm trying to figure out why couldn't I share the audio.
So unshare your screen, and then once you share it again, hit select
Share system audio.
right. But if you go into a tab, share tab audio.
And Mommy,
Yeah, I hear.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Replay it, Ken.
I don't mean no harm. I'm just not from around here. I got a big ass motherfucking gun. But I'm not from around here is what I'm saying. I'm from Chicago, bro. And I don't know niggas around here outside.
I will give you the backstory of it.
I see your shit though. What's that? Yeah. Alright, I'm coming.
All right, so what you don't see in camera is, I guess the guy intentions were to rob the store, but apparently the store owner had a bigger gun than him, and he thought twice of him saying he's from not around here. I'm like, bro, you just gonna walk somebody to the store with a fucking gun beside you and not think they're not gonna pull a gun out? So he got scared, basically. He was trying to rob the guy and had the gun, walking in with the gun, and the store owner, whoever was working, pulled the gun out. And then he said, he's not from around here.
Did they say what the fuck he had? That bitch look like an M1 Grand, bro.
No, that was a shotgun, bro.
It was a shotgun.
Was it a shotgun? You sure? Yeah. That did not look like no shotgun.
That looked like a pump.
Yeah, it was a cheap ass pump. The way he was holding that shit, it won't even load.
You know something? Yeah. You know, I ain't from around here. And what if they gotta do if you bring this gun?
I got a big ass gun.
Right,
right, like what?
I got a big ass gun.
What are you saying, bro?
What?
I just want to see how show you how this just a dumb criminal.
Yeah, I'm from Chicago.
Dumb criminal today.
I'm from Cleveland, y'all.
Yeah. I just want to show how stupid people are with firearms.
But yeah, bro. What you had, King?
Oh no, this been going around too, man. This 12-year-old girl, man, shoots her father in Texas.
Whoa.
And decides to shoot herself in the head as well. But that's just part of it.
You said 12 years old.
12 years old, man. She had been plotting with her and her friend to kill her father and kill her family. She wanted to kill her family as they
Bro, what?
Wait a minute. Yeah. Did they say why?
They didn't know. She wanted to kill her family and escape and try to run away from what they gathered with the.
So maybe she was abused.
That's what I was thinking.
They really didn't go into grave detail. This happened.
I mean, they're not gonna never find out at this point.
Right.
So she did kill herself.
No, she was actually alive. They said she was in critical condition.
She's gonna die.
She's probably gonna die.
Yeah, she shot herself in the head, though.
Unfortunately,
shot herself in the head,
and still lived for quite some time or whenever. She may have passed, but they didn't say. They just said critical condition.
Wow,
that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, most times if it's in critical condition, it's a good chance
I mean, unfortunately, God wanted her to feel that because she was she was messed up for doing whatever she did. She thought she was gonna go out the easy way, and sure enough, she's alive. A gunshot to the head.
That's a good way to put it.
Boy.
I mean, that's tough though. I mean,
I'm just curious if she was getting abused.
Right, that's what I was about to say.
Like plot to kill the whole family. That would mean that something. So either she's just crazy or something went down and the whole family knew about it and was covering it up.
Who is the friend? Like, obviously, if she's plotting it with a friend, the friend knows what's going on.
Right. There you go.
So who's the friend? Like, they didn't think to.
They charged her with criminal conspiracy.
The friend.
Yeah.
So there's nobody
from the friend.
Ain't that a bitch though? Everybody dead or half dead. Now you going to jail. Right. And it ain't even your damn family.
What? So from what they're saying is a 12-year-old girl, in Weatherford, Texas, shot herself, her father last week in a murder pact. She said in a murder pact she made with another girl to kill their families and their pets.
That's what say you when they added the pets, that don't sound like abuse. That sound like some psychotic shit. Like
a murder pact.
Bro,
see, that's what I swear to God, bro. That's what they get for making that motherfucker famous all over again, talking about Jeffrey Dahmer and shit.
A lot of these young kids don't know who Jeffrey Dahmer is, though. Unfortunately,
not until they watch the shit. And so obviously you see his story circulating around all over again. And if you don't know the story, I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer, serial killer, but he was a fucking weirdo.
You know what's crazy? a lot of serial killers that they've interviewed and done like psychiatric, evaluations have really fucking high IQs.
Right. The motherfucker's smart as hell.
Smart as shit. Just psychotic.
And it being so sensitive, they are limited to the information that they can release.
Well, I mean, they're minors, so yeah.
12 years old, thinking about murdering your family and that. What?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
you're a little crazy, or a lot.
Like, damn the pregnancy pack, the murder pack.
Right.
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 And who else to say that there's not another kid that was in that?
Right.
When I was 12, I was thinking about just going outside riding the bike. Maybe be my dick. I mean, I wasn't thinking about murdering nobody.
I just gave up doll babies at 12.
Right.
Well, it said supposedly the girl that she did the pack with lived 230 miles away from her.
What?
This is some bitch you're talking about on the end.
It said the girls plan to murder their families and pets and then run away together to Georgia.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, that ain't some Steve Harvey shit. Most
motherfuckers.
The other girl
or Canada. No, Ray Caruth ass went to Nashville.
You said what?
Hey, y'all. Hey, I'm just, bro. I know everybody on here to see Kings of Comedy, bro. He said most motherfuckers when you do a crime, he said you go to Mexico or China or something. He said no, Ray dumbass went to Nashville. So that's all it made me think of. They was like, we gonna run away together to Georgia. Bitch, that's a state and a half over. Like what?
And they will
So
you back.
the other girl ain't do shit though.
It was still conspiracy though.
I was gonna say because she was.
It was still conspiracy.
Or helping.
She lucky she ain't get.
Because the other girl won't even fucking serious, and you
Right.
to talk your dumb ass into doing this shit.
It might be
no,
a conspiracy. She might get charged of being an accomplice
She
too.
was supposed to murder her dad as well, but they said she couldn't go.
So it wouldn't be
through with it.
considered premeditated
I'm
murder.
reading the story.
That's premeditated murder.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's premeditated.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's premeditated.
but
She's
at her
Charged
age,
as a 12-year-old though. Yeah,
no.
what
Sometimes
is
they charge
charged
her as an
for?
adult.
they could charge her.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
could
If they in the
possibly charge.
right state.
And they right, depending on what state they
I
are.
would say
well,
they
well,
might charge her as an
what
adult,
complexion they got.
or if they charge her as a juvenile, and then once she gets of age, they just send her on to prison.
Right.
You gonna do your time.
It still is the thing. That's still a tricky one because I mean, even though at 12, they're going to do an evaluation to see if she's in the right state of mind.
Yeah, that's true.
And you can't be like, oh, well, she made a murder pact. She decided to do this or whatever. Well, tell me something you can't find on fucking Google right now. You can be like, she came up with this master plan. She'd be like, oh shit, I just Googled that. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to know, like, they need to release those Snapchat messages or something. Like, I just need to know what led up to that conversation.
I don't want to release because that's gonna lead.
You're the fucking problem, Mom.
That's a problem, everybody.
What is the problem?
She get a
You know
skateboard.
what? We're gonna
I told you get my skateboard out the shop, bitch.
You know what? Fuck this shit. We're gonna fucking shoot this shit up, man.
I don't know, man. That's a tough one.
I think we all think these motherfuckers could try. Cause I'm like, no, put the gun down. Fight like a man. Come on. Fight me like a man.
I don't know, man. That's tough, man. So
that is the prime example of seeing shit like this is why these parents need to go back to whooping ass. I'm sorry.
But my question is, where did she get access for the gun?
Well,
it's Texas, bro.
Are they white?
It's Texas. Come on. Well, it doesn't say it doesn't say they haven't released any pictures or anything yet.
Are they though?
But again,
because it's giving kind of white.
Again, where did they get the gun from?
Man, you can't even tell no more, bro.
Rose asked me an interesting question. So, just
15 out of 20 homeless people in Texas got guns. It's Texas.
Let's just say anybody under the age of pretty much juvenile, you shouldn't have a gun at all. So if a juvenile gets a hold of a gun, is that the parents' fault?
Yes, you are responsible for your gun. Yes, it is the parents' fault.
The father was the only one that was shot, so the mother will be questioned and if not charged. as well.
Is the father at fault as well?
Well, he did, King.
So really don't matter.
What the hell he gonna do? What they gonna charge him with? Overdying?
It's not funny, but like,
niggas,
I mean,
nigga hit that nigga with the Bernie at weekends. He could just be sitting in the
question because of where, you know, if they were able. Now, if they didn't get the gun from the house, then so be it. But where are these kids getting these weapons? You know what I'm saying?
Let's be realistic. If she found this friend 230 miles away and they made this whole pack and she carried it out, I feel like she maybe knows the right person to get the gun from.
I would honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I keep it a stack. In the state of Texas, let's just go off of if they're white. That little girl probably been shooting she was too. I'm pretty sure she know the motherfucking code to the safe. She probably got her own gun. If you're in Texas, most of them kids are shooting that young. So at 12, she probably know what the hell she's doing.
So there's really no way, you know, it doesn't matter how you parent. If a child's going to do wrong, I mean,
well, you're responsible. So when a child is truant from school, the parent is responsible for that.
I was going to say, I mean,
at a certain age,
the reality is as a parent, it is your job to instill, we'll say, fear in your child to make sure that they don't do the things that they're not supposed to do. Now, granted, they will, but as a result, they know that there's consequences. It is probably a prime example of why you see a lot of Black kids, they don't go off and do stuff like this, typically. It's not really something that we do.
It's based off the examples parents set.
As I say, and also there's discipline. We discipline different than a lot of other people. So usually it's discipline.
How we discipline?
I'm not just talking about us specific. I'm just saying usually people of color have a different type of disciplinary system than white parents do. A lot of them are very like hands off as far as that. The kids can yell in their face, slam doors.
They're very passive.
We don't do that type of stuff, no matter what color you are.
And here's, and I can attest to that because I've actually seen that firsthand, bro. So when I was like 19, I worked at Whole Foods, and this little kid, this little kid, his mom, you know, it was like late night shopping, whatever, and they got like the last little bit of sushi or whatever, and the mom was like struggling with everything, and then she ended up dropping the sushi, and I thought it was hers. And so the little kid, he had to been like 8, you know, he's like, oh my God, mom, you dropped my sushi. Now what am I going to eat? And instead of like her looking at like our parents would look at us like, bitch, what are you talking to? She was legitimately like, I'm so sorry. We'll go to another store and I will get you sushi. And I'm like, yo, who is the parent around here? Bro, my mom, I don't think my mom would have backhanded me. She would have legitimately punched my ass in the nose.
Here's where the disciplinary stuff comes about. Would have never even crossed my mind to say something like that to my mother. Never would have came out of my mouth. Never would have even thought about it.
And that's I would have thought it. Yeah. And when she walked off, I would have said it out loud.
And I'm sure she probably heard your thoughts too. Anyway.
But
I swear to God, when I tell you, parents, they could be 100 feet away from you and turn around like, what you say?
First of all, want no damn sushi.
Right.
I
get $2 till I was an adult.
But that's the thing. I'm just saying that is legitimately like the difference of how when you passively like I'm not trying to tell anybody how to raise their kids, but I do feel like because we got disciplined, you know what I'm saying, we still got to show the same, if not greater amount of love in that. But we were also told why we were disciplined. Like, you know, the whole thing went down and then it was like, all right, do you know why you got an ass whooping today? You know what I'm saying? Et cetera, et cetera. And then that taught us, all right, I'm probably going to get an ass whooping if I do this. And like you said, as a parent, you're not going to be able to stop your kids from doing everything in this world. You know, at some point, they're going to just have to learn at the end of the day of what's going on. You know, they're going to, you're not going to believe shit stink till you smell it. Very old saying. You know what I'm saying? So kids are going to get into things. But that whole, you know, oh, don't do this. It's okay. Just stop and count to 10. That shit don't work. I'm sorry. And I don't think it's anybody to tell me that shit does work because I don't think it does. I mean, whatever you are, therapist, counselor.
Well,
you know,
the
you do
thing
psyche
is,
downs.
bro,
I don't think that count to 10 shit work. I'm whooping ass.
Dealing with that type of stuff, and I don't know, like getting killed because of it, you know, because it don't say in the article anything about abuse, right? So we can kind of speculate on that, you know.
Yeah, that's all speculation from us,
right? But as of right now, it just seems more so like this is just.
I mean, so who's
she didn't like what she was at.
A clear cut case of it sounds like a spoiled little ass girl to me.
I'm just gonna say this: who's to say that the other person that was on the other side was actually that person? Somebody could have been using their handle and just didn't tell.
Well, the person did get arrested though.
I know he said that.
Now, I will say though, so the girl was in Texas. Where was the other person at?
Right.
She was in
Texas. Had to have been 200.
It didn't say it says the girl in Lufkin.
Yeah, Texas is
she was in she was in Texas, but she lived 230 miles southeast of Weatherford.
So what if
I know it's probably in Texas, but I don't know exactly where it's at. But
that sounds like I think Weatherford is like northern-ish Texas.
But at the same time, I'm like, unless like, oh, I've never met this girl. She had to found her on some dark web.
Well, I don't even, want to blame the parents.
I wouldn't even say dark web anymore, bro. That's on Facebook, bro.
That's what I was ready to say.
In this case, no, I would not blame the parents. I'm sorry. Maybe access to the gun. Maybe it depends on if it was the gentleman's gun,
right? Because they never specified that yet either.
They didn't. Nah.
I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's just the way I was brought up. Like, you know, I had a phone when I was in 7th grade, and it was only used for because I played sports. Now, granted, we talked to our friends and stuff, but because I only had it because I played sports. Only reason
I had a phone in 7th grade, but it was because me and my brother.
My mama said, "What? You got a job? Now you can get a phone." What? Damn.
It was only because I was out, you know, outside of school hours, and I had to, you know, just make sure my mom had to make sure I was good. But my thing about it is, like, now, you know, when my little cousin and them get cell phones, my folks check their cell phones. Like, I feel like if you're going to give your child a cell phone, there's so much stuff that we have access to now, or they have access to now, versus what we had. I feel like you should check your child's phone because it could have been prevented. Now, granted, I know you give it to her. Sure. You want her to have a responsibility. Yeah, understandable. But there are so many apps that block. You know, you can block from them getting on and meeting these people and whatever the case may be. But like anytime I feel like a child gets to a firearm, yeah, definitely the parents somebody should be charged. Like, I mean, that's
if it was there.
If it was there.
I'm not blaming the parent on that one. And unless it's if abuse is not in play of it, I blame the little girl. I ain't blaming the parent.
No, I'm not talking about the situation. I'm just saying in general. Like, if a kid gets to a gun, like Kyle Rittenhouse, his mom bought him the gun and he did something else with it. I feel like she should have been charged with. Technically, she should have been, because by federal law, which is the first number question 21, are you buying this gun for yourself?
No.
So she should have got a charge. She should have got charged.
Listen, don't get me started on Kyle.
That's just my, you know, opinion about it. But you know, there could have been things that could have prevented this. And like I said, if Quincy, whenever he gets age and he asks for a phone, he gets a cell phone, guaranteed mama gonna be in that phone.
Yeah, I mean,
but how prevalent do you think this? Like, I'm sure it was there when we were in school, but was it as prevalent as, like, at the age of 12, I'm contacting another 12-year-old and another minor, like, oh yeah, we're about to kill our parents. Like, why is that so prevalent now? Like, this isn't just the first time this is happening.
Well, it's definitely some mental shit with that.
Well, yeah, it's some mental stuff with it. But yeah, like I said, you just think about what they see now. Like, these are things that were not happening, you know, when we were in school. We didn't have, when Facebook come out, like, what? 2000 and probably like 8 or 9. I
think 08, to be honest.
Yeah, like Facebook didn't come out to like 2008, and then like think about MySpace was there before, but these things didn't have. there was no apps.
Facebook came out in 04.
You had to wait till your computer dialed up, and then you barely could get on the computer anyway because your mom and them mad because you got the phone blocked up. So this is stuff you.
It must have been nice to have internet.
Right, I had a computer. I was playing Minecraft. I'm not Minecraft.
Minesweep.
Like a motherfucker.
Boy, I became a master in solitary. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Computer became playing under solitaire and write a report.
But still, you didn't have access to stuff that you shouldn't have in the business.
And look, you typed up a report. You had to put that motherfucker on a floppy disk. You couldn't even print it at home. Damn. But take your ass to the library and go print it out there.
At that point, we were lying about our age trying to get on Facebook and stuff.
Nah, that's MySpace.
That too.
What up?
But we didn't have these things accessible on our phones. Like those phones didn't come out till about 2000 to 2010 that had apps.
MySpace. I'm pretty sure everybody had the goddamn the hood ghetto SpongeBob bro on that page.
Hilarious.
Just putting that out there. I know I did.
I don't think kids are so different now, bro. Like that shit.
But
I think with the children of this generation, and granted, let me be clear, technically we in our 30s, we are part of this generation. But I feel like they have such a sense of entitlement.
Turn your mic up, King.
Oh, I was far away. I said I don't claim it. I was born in the 70s.
Okay. Anyway, I was born in the 70s. One damn. Goddamn, boy, you look good.
Right. But yeah,
yeah, I feel like it's just such a sense of entitlement that they say things, or they try to guilt trip their parents, or they just feel like people owe them some shit. And I'm just like, motherfucker, I don't owe you nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted the Jordan 1s, and because this kid got the Jordan 1s, and I'm like, okay, you got the Jordan 12. So I mean, what are we talking about here? I could have got you at some Shaqs and Payless.
Right, that's what I will.
But the
no bush.
The discipline is different now, though. Me being in that field and working in that field,
it's still.
I mean, you could put your hands on a child, and your child calls social services on your ass. Now it's different now. You can't really.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so different.
But they have access to that. That's something they can Google. There's
facts, cuz.
Yeah.
I don't claim
like
it.
We had yellow pages. Like we didn't know to look up no damn social services. Like,
bruh.
Like
kids nowadays don't even know what the Dewey Decimal System is. It's sad.
Like,
Lord.
You think about it may be stuff that we don't know.
It ain't if you go to the library.
They update the shit out the Dewey Decimal.
She was probably waiting.
Bro, they don't even do math the same no more.
No, they don't.
No,
bro. What blew my mind is so small is they don't teach cursive.
No,
they do not write in cursive anymore. It's almost like that's.
How do you put a signature then?
I have no clue, bro.
Well, that shit
you
do it for
see
you.
A lot of people IDs when I do we do transactions. A lot of them shits aren't in print. I swear to God, like people that's younger than you, me, like all them shits are in print.
It kind of fucked me up too sometimes because I'd be looking at it and I'm like, no, you don't print, you sign your name. No, I did. Really? You know what I'm saying? Like that
what do you do on a document that says print and signature? Like, what do you do?
A squiggly line on the end.
Well,
of each letter. That is not cursive, sir.
But if you do it on the computer, it just cursives your handwriting for you, or you just type it in, and that's your signature.
But another thing too, to talk about that girl, what they have access to. You don't know what we don't know they have now. Like kids, think about it. We didn't know nothing about TikTok until 2 years later.
Oh, really? I ain't know nothing about TikTok till Donald Trump said something about it.
No, it's been out for a while. Before
actually, TikTok started as Musical.ly, and I only know this because my little sister was doing it years ago, and then it became TikTok.
Correct.
And then it got super popular beyond the kids.
When Donald Trump tried to fucking ban it for whatever reason.
And it was TikTok. Yep.
Nope, it was TikTok before then.
Yep.
Donald Trump.
I'm just saying it only became popular after.
But it's been out for so long.
Oh yeah.
There's
my thing is why was that nigga trying to ban
Donald Trump?
Because they were talking about his ass. That's why
I was thinking about it. I still don't get on TikTok, but I was like, why was he trying to ban this shit? Because it was from China or something?
Because it's from China, yeah.
Literally, it was because it was from China. That was it's he was saying that they were using it to spy on American citizens.
According to these presidents, everybody uses shit to spy on America. When all of our information is right on fucking Google. You can find anything out on Google.
Right on our profile. Bro, I Googled myself. Somebody got a dumbass picture of my ass. Was like, when I was like, bro, why this ugly ass picture gotta be coming up with?
I'm dead. I'm going to fucking Google. Oh my god! I'm about to put the whole name in right now.
Hey, look, find that shit if you want.
Wait, was it images?
Was that the images? Yeah, this is a long time ago though, so it might be up there.
Yeah, it's still up there.
Well, don't say that. Yeah, I was like, "Hey, bro, what the fuck?"
Hey, Sean did the FFL interview. This is they pulled that nigga up. Look at this goofy ass nigga right here.
That is not. Oh my! Oh, the hell with you.
Let the hell with you.
I asked him what's that hip right there.
Hey, god damn.
Listen though.
I gotta find
they got your whole.
I literally just pulled everything up on your own white pages. Though.
I was gonna say they got your whole life.
No, like no bullshit.
Damn,
dead ass. Well, your phone number is not updated, but I can literally pull Sean's address up.
Oh hell! That means I'm attached to that. It's gonna pull me up next.
Oh, public records,
property records.
Yeah, you go ahead and look up public records if you want. You see, say you to appeal. Goddamn, this nigga.
No, like I swear to God, no bull, bro. You can literally just look up your name, and in the white pages, it'll show you all Sean's relatives, everything. That's nuts. Oh, and associates. Let me see if my name attached to that. Hold up.
Damn.
Drake. Let me stop.
Yeah, right.
But see how easy that shit is. Like,
according to this banks, you got 41 criminal and traffic records.
Damn.
Hey, talk about blasting my man's name.
Nigga, I don't know about 41. That seems a bit excessive, but
how many goddamn charges King have? Bet you King got about 130 on him.
Hey man, you gonna see CNU all day.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's why I got them old ass pictures of y'all at, bro. That King look like a damn baby, bro.
Hey man,
and Kid, that nigga had the same smile when he was 7.
Yep, I found King easy.
It's easy to find King though. Like I said,
yeah,
bro.
The address for King and Broadnex. They literally just pulled your property up like shit, King.
Broadnex.
What are you looking at?
Oh yeah.
White pages. I swear to God, you can find all this shit literally in the white pages. Let's see how many violations King got.
All right, 41 is just a bit excessive though.
It do say 41.
It do say 41. Thank you, Bailey. King only got 7, so King be speeding, but it be at night.
God damn, 41? It can't be right, bro. That can't be.
Hey, Shay, that nigga Sean got picked up by 36 traffic cameras, bro.
They be adding shit on top of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it was all one thing or 2 or 3 things. But 41, you know what I'm saying?
Times 10?
No, so if you do 41 times 4, I mean divided by 4. That's how many charges they put.
This is hilarious. But anyway.
Bro, this shit shouldn't be legal.
Oh yeah.
This shit pull up mine.
Yeah.
So you gotta pay to see Moto.
Yeah.
Right. It's a one criminal traffic record. I've only had 1 ticket all my life. So that shit might be right for you.
Yeah. Ain't none of Kenneth Anthony Coleman in that motherfucker. Yeah. Don't tell him that.
What are you talking about, bro? I found that young picture of you on Google.
Man, I sent you this.
With them big ass glasses on. I said, God damn, boy.
Oh damn, I can't write at the fucking top. Ain't that a bitch?
All I had to do is type in Channel.
Oh, yeah,
That's
that's
why I
me.
asked people, people that are watching.
No,
we
that's
all
right here.
do.
I'm right here.
We
Look
all
at your name.
do.
Your name is literally in there.
Yeah, please.
They pulled Asian. Oh, gee. Hey, I only got 18 criminal and traffic records.
Nigga, for what?
Bro,
You
that's
got a
crazy.
landline.
I got one landline number.
Oh, no,
I got 8 public records and properties. Damn, how many houses we bought?
Aisha, she got something in your name on the side. She done bought a house. Hey, baby.
Oh, you done looked up too much information.
That bitch said enhanced background report is $30. Good lord. Well, the fact that I can get a gun, I don't need that. So
Let
I'm
me-
good.
I'm low-key better subscribe to this shit.
Right, let me pull that shit up, man.
Yep, they got us down.
What is
Phoenix,
they saying
Mesa,
about
everything.
Only right there.
That's crazy, bro. I did not know you could do that.
It can't be 41.
It got to be 40.
Sean still stuck on 41.
Kid can't be 41.
I ain't did that much stuff out here, bro.
Bro, this OD.
Boo girl.
I'm trying to. I want that bitch to open because I want. Hey, that.
Kenneth B. Coleman.
Don't fucking ask me. I don't know.
It says related to, so I'm just trying to see who Kenneth.
I'm probably related to Kenneth B. Coleman. Look, that motherfucker even got. We used to live in Phoenix, Arizona, and Mesa, bro.
Right. They gonna be like aliases, Kenneth J.
Kenneth J.
Talk about it now,
J.
you know.
Kenneth. Kenneth A. Kenneth. I'm just
Now
killing
that we're
game.
talking about this, you know the first thing that's gonna pop up when we put up on Facebook is ancestry.com.
Right.
Yep.
Well, we already did our little 23andMe thing, so
Yeah, I found so many people I'm related to.
I'm saying I always get
23andMe?
things saying there's 29 more relatives.
It's all 23andMe is like
Your DNA testing.
it's DNA testing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's how I found out I was 15% average.
What was we talking about?
I don't even remember.
Talking about the girl getting
Oh,
access
yeah.
to stuff.
Aisha related to Brianna Lynn Coleman.
Who?
Bro, this shit crazy.
Mm.
That's from
Yeah,
you, bro.
we gotta-
Because I don't even know who that is.
Aisha got one criminal and traffic record. You little fucking safe driving ass.
I got
just
one
don't get
too.
caught.
Wow, so you gonna tell everybody right
He
now what
go.
you do speed.
See, but the
I
fucked up
speed
part about
all
it is
day long.
you only get you get
Look at another one.
I don't know what I'm about to say.
You just made your 41.
Bro, 41 now.
That's all he care about is 41, bro. He don't care about that else.
It's a lucky number. That is hilarious.
This is one that I get approved for a bank account.
All right.
Yeah. Who the hell came though?
Bro, this is crazy, bro. This shit should not be on the internet.
You found anything on the
I
internet.
feel like
Yeah.
they're about to come to my crib.
Yeah, right.
They're gonna.
FBI, ooh, open up.
I ain't got no M16s. I ain't got no M16s. I promise.
Oh, we need to talk about that.
Yo,
we gotta
shit.
talk about that.
That's the main part of today.
You just go ahead and give me that last
Okay, fair.
one. What the fuck?
M16
Oh,
delivered
So if you don't
to a
know,
public address.
you
Wow.
you writing it? I mean, you reading it? Damn.
No, I just everybody
Yeah.
talking about that junk.
I'm about to say, go ahead and read that shit.
I gotta find it. We ain't nobody share it. I gotta go look for it. Hold up.
I ain't had a cupcake in.
I don't know the difference between the cake and the cupcakes.
Couple finds fully automatic. Truthfully, fully automatic. Not semi-fully automatic, but
Oh
fully
yeah, I saw
automatic.
that. That was crazy.
M16.
A couple went onto a military surplus. I bet. Hold on.
Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead. She didn't know about it, so I was telling her.
Oh,
Sorry, Daddy.
Somebody read the goddamn story.
we didn't share it, so I gotta go look it up.
Oh.
Basically, just sum it up.
Pretty much a couple goes, you know,
Shit, I remember somebody
they've been
said that it's
collecting
fully on the water.
military
Talk
surplus
That was me.
Okay.
merchandise, and they went to actually go and order this time. And when
Are you gonna act right?
they got the order, they were
Can I
very
participate?
very
So-
surprised to get over a dozen military M16 style fully automatic weapons.
Fully automatic.
That was supposed to be empty. Now I really don't know how they're gonna go about this.
So
I'll tell you one thing right now. I guarantee when the story came out, that military surplus, that sales went through the roof. Everybody was trying to goddamn get the fucking M16.
this is my thing,
I
though.
mean, the fact that they turned that shit in is crazy. I mean,
Oh, they better turn that motherfucker
They're
in.
responsible.
Damn right.
Hell
that is
yeah.
very responsible because they could.
Bro, could you imagine if they got caught with those?
'Cause I ain't gonna lie,
Hell no.
They could have did something very, very different.
But my thing
I'm gonna
is,
call it in. I'm just gonna go shoot it first. But I'm gonna call it in.
Well, I was gonna only turn in one crate. The other one gonna get lost somewhere.
In the boat
Right.
accident.
Buried in the desert.
but did they get shipped these crates?
It happened in the boat accident.
Did they go pick it up or did they get it shipped?
They got
to
it shipped.
They got it
So
shipped
they not-
to
them?
their home.
Did they not tell it was heavy?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like each crate had like 6 guns in it.
Crazy.
And so
Well, supposedly they ordered like a shit ton of those crates though.
well that's
Yeah,
true.
they-
It was like 100 of them.
It was like 100. It's like 100 of those crates. So
Only 2 of them had
Okay.
guns in
yeah,
it.
only 2 of them out of the 100 had firearms in them. So that's why like they were just, bro. They was like goddamn ATF raided them motherfuckers storage unit, bro.
Had the actual names of the people that were in the military, of the actual soldiers on the weapons. Like, how do you misplace that? I don't know how that happens.
Because it's the army.
Lord,
That's how-
Please tell me one of them motherfuckers ain't have Sean Banks.
Oh my God. Are you
I'm like, damn, look at my gun. I was looking for that motherfucker.
No, so fuck that because these were M16s, right?
Yeah,
Niggas ain't went to war with M16s in a brick. So these
that
guns
was like back in like the 60s, won't it?
No, it was after that though. I mean,
Oh, after the 60s.
actually up until like 2000.
No,
But regardless
But
of
it
the
looked
fact,
unused.
no, I mean,
look
they were probably
unused.
used.
But
they looked a little worn. They won't.
had
No, I don't think they'll
the
bring.
tags and people that actually-
Regardless of the fact, these guns been missing a long time. They did.
What is the military using now as far as rifles?
Enforce.
Gotcha.
God damn it, King.
You don't know shit about guns.
Nope.
That
That'd have been perfect answer.
That'd have been a great.
What firearm does
Hey,
military
man.
use? Kingdom like this. M16. Jose.
Leonardo.
Oh man.
But yeah. So, but my thing is,
I can smell it through the mic.
how you gonna come raid my shit? I called you and told you what happened. You gonna come and blow up my shit?
I mean, you know how fast I would have sold them bitches for $5K a pop. Them bitches been.
Hell no. Them bitches at least 20.
Okay.
Yeah, but in the hood and on the streets, ain't nobody gonna give me 20. They probably
Yeah.
give me 5 for.
Well, if you gonna make me break the law in this regard,
I need to at least get bail money
mhm.
and take care of my family. Hey, I got a question. So, in this case, right, this military surplus, it leads back to the military surplus, and then they say, hey, well, we got it from this base. So does that place that sells military paraphernalia get in trouble, or like do they do any disciplinary actions? Like, is that how that works? Or like
Somebody definitely gonna get fired. I can tell you that.
Can you get fired from the military?
It's called
Well, you can get yeah. I mean, you can get court-martialed, but
and yeah, you can get kicked out.
Well, you get kicked out, but I'm just saying.
But
like,
it wasn't. They bought it from a military surplus store to another store, so they got to trace exactly where all them fucking crates and guns came from.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And
So does the military keep like a record of serial numbers?
oh hell yeah.
yeah, we supposed to.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
You know,
I mean,
but-
I look at
So and I'll
With
tell
the
you how I know that.
blockade.
So when I do work on military bases, we have to put everything in. Like you cannot, like a modern serial, I can't miss a letter on a modern serial because they'll call us and be like, hey, he didn't put the serial number correctly on here. This is what it's supposed to be. And like, so them motherfuckers, they actually, I mean, for what I know, they keep great records.
Hold on. So the first 6 years of my army career, right, was infantry, and then the last 4 years were supply. I was the warehouse sergeant. All right. Yeah, them records ain't kept that great. We do our best, and overall things are pretty, But every now and then, 10,000 knives go missing, then don't nobody know where they went to, So
10,000.
In the back of niggas Dodge Charger, that's what he is.
Barely.
The bitches in the back of niggas Dodge Charger, that's what it is.
Yeah. So shit like that does happen.
So the Army went to the M4 because it was lighter and shorter. Yo.
Sleep over here, bro.
We did all that stuff.
We did, bro. Keem does that, bro. Like Keem would just stop and be like, so check it. So the girl in Texas, like, wait, he was off that subject like an hour ago.
Hey, chill.
But that's how he do anyway.
That is how he do.
Bro, when Keem looks down, he is researching. I'm telling you.
But my thing is, I keep telling him that if you just listen, instead of researching what you just heard and just listen, the answer gonna come up. Like when we watching a movie, if we watching a movie, he will literally look up a part in the movie when movies gonna tell you the end of the story anyway. So if you just keep listening and watching the movie, you'll know. And then he'll miss the part where they explain what he's researching in the movie and be like, so what happened? Oh, damn it.
I knew you was gonna do that.
Did you?
I did. I kept on looking at that water bottle.
I'm telling y'all, bro. Anybody know King, bro? When King get quiet and look down, King is researching what he is thinking about at that moment, bro.
So yes, the M4.
I had to know for myself why that was it.
I thought you knew this
switch.
We did a whole story on it.
Right, and soon it's going to be the SIG Spear. But that's not coming, honestly, until about 20 years from now. The Army is not going to phase out guns.
You got a new round, right?
Yeah. I can't even remember the name of the round off the top of my head.
It's like a mixture of the 300
Right. You are so loud. Go to sleep.
But anyway, man. And that's it for the day. Brother's tired.
Back to the faded and X-rated. I'm about to go to bed.
Listen, thank y'all for joining us. Keep in mind, like we talked about earlier, come get these Maryland and Utah and Arizona permits.
Yes. Make it easy on yourself.
Come through the shop, come holler at us.
Oh, I do got one story to share though. Oh. We always say we get these crazy.
Not halfway through the exit.
Right.
I just thought about it. Just like came to me. We always talk about how people call us for like legal advice and all this crap. So I had this one call the other day. The guy said, "Hey, I'm interested in classes." I said, "Okay." He said, "Yeah, I'm a felon, but I still got my guns though."
Don't you call me?
And I said, interesting. You're a felon. You said your files, so they didn't. He said, "No, they ain't taken away from me." Because technically, you're supposed to turn them in. He's like, "No, they ain't tell me to do that." I said, "Okay." He said,
"But you're a felon.
But you're a felon. Can't have them." So I said, "Okay." He said, "I'm interested in class. What you need to do is call Virginia State Police, and you need to get your stuff straight before you take any class with Virginia Tactical. So don't come to us if you're a felon."
He tried to get this concealed weapon permit.
Try to get a concealed weapon permit, and you can't have a damn gun.
Pay attention. Come on, bro.
But anywho, I digress. Proceed, baby. I'm sorry.
No, you all right.
That boy need to be down in Chicago with the purge.
Right.
We'll be in Chantilly Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yep.
We'll be down there having a great weekend. Up there, season.
You know, something like
Some light, some slight.
Come get these guns before them taxes go up. Bailey was talking about it. Y'all better.
We're going to West Virginia.
Might need to move to West Virginia.
No, that's on the Fed side, so that's everywhere.
Stop, Mom.
Oh yeah, well,
stop it.
On the federal side, that's for everywhere.
Anyway,
that's tough. That is tough.
Cut the camera.
Cut the camera, bro. God, can't even make one whole.